Welcome to my Psychic Connection, and yes, it's time to spill the tea with me, Energy, the metaphysical crone. So I have poured the tea, I have sipped the tea, contemplating the week ahead, and now it is time to gaze into the cup. Let's see what is there. Okay, so there's quite a bit going on in the cup this week, so I'm going to start moving around clockwise as I always do. And what I come to first is we've got a couple of tea leaves under the cup here, under the teacup, and between over the medicine bottles. So what I'm seeing here is the letter L. Now in numerology, the letter L equates to the number 3. So I feel that part of this week is about just taking a little bit of a rest from too much social activity, because this tea leaf here looks like someone is just lying down and resting. So I feel that you need a little bit of time out to rest, a little bit of time away from all the hustle and bustle of talking to others. And this is about getting back in tune with yourself. As we go around the cup, I've got a tea leaf over the sun. And I'm going to bring this up a little bit, because this to me looks like a Santa Claus boot almost. There's the base of the boot and the part that goes up your leg. And when I see a boot, when it comes to reading tea leaves, I feel it's time for you to give your energy a kick start. So get your energy moving. But the way to do that is to take some time out and recharge, particularly early in the week if you can. Then as we move around the cup, we've got a tea leaf over the man. Now this looks like a tiny little bat, and this little bat is all about focus. It's about being smart. Bats are highly intelligent creatures. They find their way by sonar, by using radar. And this is saying to me that you really need to have your radar out this week, really tuning in and using your intuition. I've also got another tea leaf behind the man, and I feel it's almost like you've got to cover your own back this week, being intuitive and really noticing what's going on around you. Now, as I come down here, I see a kite with a long tail in flight, and that's sitting between the $sign, the key, and the cherries. Now, what I'm seeing here is that it's about getting a balance. And we've got a new moon in Libra coming up on Saturday. So it is about making sure you get your balance between the dreams that you have financially and what you can physically do. If you can keep those dreams grounded and practical without flying off into fantasy land, there will be some opportunities that will quickly come your way, because I have a tornado here. Tornadoes are fast, they come in, they clean things out, clearing the way. So I feel that getting the balance between the ideas that you have, the dreams that you have, and the practicality of how you will do it around finances, around money, will open up some quick new opportunities that will come your way. But you need to stay grounded and balanced, because we've got 2 cherries here. So it's about grounding and balancing. As we move around the cup, we've got one little leaf just below the rose. And so this is saying that while these opportunities are coming in quickly for you, you need to just take them piece by piece. A rose doesn't just bloom in a second. It opens its petals bit by bit. So this, again, it's all about taking a balanced approach. Now, I want to come down into the base of the teacup, and I want to move back over here. We've got the pipe, and the pipe is always about wise advice, mentorship from someone who has more experience, or who is older, someone that you look up to, and someone that you trust. And we've got a sort of half a triangle here. We've got the 2 rows, but it's broken away at the bottom to make a complete triangle. And so this is saying to me that this is advice you need to listen to without going off over here with that kite into dreamland. And that triangle is kind of bringing its base down towards the books. And this looks like someone sitting over a desk with great focus, great intensity. And so I feel this week you've got to get that balance between looking at the facts of a matter and what you are dreaming about. There is a disconnect between the two this week if you're not careful. But it's also about using your intuition, because I have an angel here in flight, and it's coming in. This angel is coming in behind the person who is looking at the books, studying the books. So it is looking at your intuition in conjunction with the facts that you need to get around a big announcement that's coming. Because if I come around here, down here, I've got the bell. And under the bell, I've got a nice big clump of tea leaves here. And this almost looks like a cartoon character of a lobster, because there is the front of the lobster and there its claws. It's almost like it's bearing its belly. And so this big announcement around a new commitment, because it's kind of leaning towards the ring here, which is all about commitment, it's about saying that you might need to make yourself a little bit more vulnerable than you usually do around this announcement. It's about being really honest about this announcement that comes through. And with those claws, hanging on to what is true for you when it comes to this big announcement. So overall, for the coming week, there's quite a lot happening. It is about making sure that you don't get carried away with your fantasy dreams. Make sure you get the facts of the matter. Make sure that you give yourself that little time away from other people to rest and recharge, to kickstart your energy again, so that you can look at the new opportunity, see the big announcement that's coming, and look at how you will commit to it, at the same time being true to yourself. I do hope you found it helpful to gaze into the cup with me this week. And remember, we have heaps of YouTube information that is always there. We have heaps of segments coming from all of our wonderful psychics here at My Psychic Connection, so you never need to be without us. Until next time, many blessings to you.
What's this now?